What's happening, gang? It's your boy Double Seven Crescendo. Uh, chapter 8 is done. Before I get started on, I want to speak on the latest developments. Um, from research of um the industry, from recent research of the industry and the money that's happening in thing, I decided to keep everything animated when it comes to Crushindo Productions projects, and that's like to limit all types of liabilities and problems type shit, because that costs more money than the actual sales. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got time for that, right? So let's speak on chapter 8. Chapter 8, the main character it starts off a good day, right? Starts off as a good day, but she ended up allowing her new boyfriend to come in the house, right? This the second time she did that and fed him, but she ended up dropping a knife in particular, and she forgets that it's on the ground, but the mom sees it way later, right? And that caused her to get in trouble again. So the mom kind of she know now. The mom knows now that somebody been in the house. You know what I mean? Eventually, she gonna see him. You know what I'm saying? She gonna find out who it is, but not right now. She knows somebody been in the house, but she don't know who in particular is being just yet, right? So that's pretty much chapter 8. You know what I mean? Um, she gets in trouble. She gets her ass whooped, right? She gets another whooping. And it's pretty bad. You know what I mean? It's a bad ass whooping type shit. And that's chapter 8. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna see y'all till next week type shit. I kinda like doing it like this now because it's unpredictable, you know what I mean? And I get more work done like this. 'Cause I'm about to make a beat in a few anyway. About to make another beat for that third album, right? But it's pretty better for me to do it like this from now on. And then, like I mentioned, the book and all my movies and projects, TV show, everything from now on is gonna be animated, which means if I had ideas for people, it's gonna be animated. If I planned on some shit, it's gonna be animated. My book, it's gonna be animated. Everything gonna be animated AI because the industry is a huge liability right now and they don't realize that. You know what I'm saying? They doing too much cocaine and drugs and shit. So they think that they're making the money that they see somebody else making, which is a terrible illusion. You don't supposed to be like that. What's up, gang? Since you want to be seen, what's up? Well, hey, how you doing? Hey. Shit. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying. Um, since the industry is caught up in a liability illusion of falsehood, I will not be contacting anybody in the industry for nothing. Not even my music. It's all gonna be me, and I can find a programmer and pay that motherfucker to animate my shit because it's too much going on. Y'all so high on drugs, y'all convinced y'all self that y'all the ones selling at the top with the animated movies. And that's a terrible mind state to have. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna allow that over here. And I'm good enough to animate my whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need them for nothing, literally, for nothing. And it's gonna save me a lot of time, bro. Like everything can be animated. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool on that. That's a Crescendo Productions move. And it's gonna make me a lot of money, man. Even though that's not why I'm doing the books and shit. It's gonna make me a lot of money in the long run. You know what I mean? I mean, I made the cover art from AI, so I'm like, might as well just, keep doing it. But spoke about this my last live. I did research. I did a research little thing the past 5 years to see what was selling and what wasn't, right? And physical people ain't selling, bro. Physical humans is not selling no more, bro. Animation shit is selling really big. I'm talking like the Mario movie in particular already made $1 billion, nigga, and it just came out. The shit just came out. I already made 1 billion. So I said, "Yep, I'm following the money. I don't give a damn about y'all terrible lives and y'all scandals and y'all drugs and all types of sicknesses and all that. I ain't got time for that. That's done. Send that shit over there. I'm on some real grown man shit, real business shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. Um, let's see. What else about chapter 8? Chapter 8. Really not too much going on in particular. Just know the mom ended up finding out that the main character had somebody in the house. You know what I'm saying? And she get her ass whooped for that. She gets another whooping for that. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna animate the fuck out this shit. Now, excuse me, since I do know there's a difference between books and movies, I'm not gonna be the one to make my movie worse than the book. But I did think about what kind of animation I was looking for. I'm gonna do the big-eyed animation. Y'all remember like Boondocks and all the other type of little cartoons, Pokemon and all that? That's how I'm gonna do my shit. The book is gonna look more realistic on the cover art, but in the animation movie type shit, it's gonna have the big ass eyes. Because I realize my energy cannot be captured through people and celebrities. Not only I ain't finna deal with them or pay them, but I realize my energy cannot be captured through them. So I'm gonna have to animate it, bro. My ideas gotta be animated. Everything I plan, even the ones for the woman I like, everything getting animated. I ain't dealing with none of y'all. Sorry, your business sucks. You suck as a business person. Sorry, y'all have to find out that way. She sucks as a business person, right? So what I'm gonna do is everything I plan for me, my company, other folks, and her is getting animated. Sorry, can't do it. I ain't got time for it, and I'm not finna spend no money on none of y'all. So that's what um the final agreement of Crescendo Production. I'm animating everything I was thinking about. Some of them gonna be adult, some of them gonna be children shit. I'm not finna mix the two. I'm not finna make an adult children show because that's weird. It's pedophile shit, in which I am exposing on my hip hop account. Um, and I ain't dealing with nobody, bro. I'm not dealing with nobody no more. I'm too disturbed. I keep finding out shit. Um, I'm not mixing my emotions with business. Um, and I move too fast, bro. See, I realize the industry only move fast when they feel like their fame and money is at jeopardy. But see, that's bad to have because when y'all feel comfortable, y'all move slow as hell. So I said, nope. If I'm getting rushed my whole life to do everything, I'm gonna rush through my content, which is not bad for me because I know how to create fast type shit. But I'm not gonna move slow for no reason. Which means if you slowing me down, or if I know you trying to slow me down, I'm gonna move so fast past you. Your ass gonna be way back there, wondering how the hell I'm already 5 projects away. Cause you not finna slow me down. None of y'all. And they gonna be like, so why ain't putting that out? Nigga, I put out albums every month since 2022, nigga. And then they took down half my shit. I can't name one celebrity that did that. They gonna lie and be like, "Oh, what you call it did that?" No, nigga, I did it by myself. I put out an album, sometimes 2 albums a month since 2022. So, you know what I mean? What's happening? Azaria, what's happening? But, I move so fast, and then I only did that because they not letting me put out fast enough. Like, I'll put out 10 albums a month if I could, nigga. Y'all the ones slowing me down. So since I realize y'all slowing me down, I gotta move super more fast. I gotta keep going faster, 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 faster to the point I'm proving that y'all whole career is fake. The whole thing. All y'all shit fake, bro. And that's sad because y'all want us to pity y'all and support y'all, look out for y'all. Why? If your whole shit's fake, what the fuck we doing? What the fuck are we even doing? You a whole business fraud. I'm gonna report y'all to the BBB, nigga. It's called the Better Business Bureau. I'm gonna report y'all to the BBB, the FCC, the FBI, the DOJ, the IRS. I mean, y'all just fucked up really bad, bro. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's snitching." I don't care what y'all say, bro. The point is, y'all want to corrupt the youth so bad. Y'all want to fuck up all people's relationships and everything so bad. But y'all career's fake. So guess what? Y'all finna pay. Y'all gonna pay on every level. And it's starting with me. All this starting with me because they try to get ready and line they stuff up to tell me no or have me go on these fake ass obstacles to work with them. I don't want to fucking work with y'all, bro. Who the fuck lied to y'all? The only person I did want to work with, y'all fucked that up, and now I don't want to work with her. Jay Bush, what's happening, gang? Yeah, I don't want to work with her now. Like, I'm down with all that. I'ma just like her from a distance until that fucks up, right? Um, yeah, Jay, man, they fucked up everything. The industry is very drug addict like. They're on drug addicts. I mean, they're they're on drugs. They're on drugs really bad. I'm doing good, bro. I'm on this break. Um, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back every now and then to speak on the developments of a lot of shit, right? Such as my book, right? I'm on chapter 8. And at first, you remember how I said I wanted to make that a physical movie with actual celebrities in it? I don't want to do that no more. I'm gonna animate everything because animations is winning right now, bro. The Mario movie made $1 billion damn dollars, my nigga. Go look it up, bro. Go look it up, Jay. The Mario movie has made billions of dollars. Frozen has made billions of dollars. Minecraft has made billions of dollars. Avatar has made billions of dollars. Every animated shit that's been coming out lately has been making billions of dollars. Pokemon has made billions of dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah, I know, Jay, man. I had to take a break from this social media shit because these people are creepy online, man. And I'm still working or whatever. I'm doing my thing. I just had to take a break. You know what I mean? I even moved my living room around, bro. I had to, come back a little different. Cause niggas was like playing and shit. But that led to the change of the development of the projects of Crushindo Production, man. Because I am not finna deal with celebrities, bro. I'm done. I'm so done that everything's getting animated, bro. Every project I thought about doing or got written down and shit, it's gonna be animated, bro. Like Boondocks. It's gonna look like Boondocks. Y'all remember how the Boondocks look? It's gonna look like that, but better type shit. You know what I'm saying? So for my first ever book, which is a slave romance novel, that's gonna be animated. I'm sorry, I cannot deal with celebrities or humans. I can't deal with them. Y'all done. They not spending money on y'all, bro. And they just can't understand it. You know what I mean? So and scandals. I ain't got time for scandals either and lawsuits. I ain't got time for none of that, bro. None of that. That shit's weird. I be reading them articles all the time, bro. It's done, bro. I'm done with celebrity shit. Y'all are trash, bro. Y'all the new hobos. Y'all the new bums. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. That's what's up, man. Good thing you caught me, bro. Cause I'm almost done with this shit. I ain't even gonna stay on long no more, man. Cause I have no purpose to be like on this bitch like that no more. You know what I mean? Like my job's done. I already said what I needed to say last year. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I've been stressing this new message that I'm gonna keep talking about the next few lives. It's how AI and animation is took over the game. AI and animation has taken over the game so hard that literally almost every animated movie that came out made billions of fucking dollars just like that. Literally. And y'all can go look it up right now. You know what I'm saying? Go look it up. Go to Google and type in most selling movies of each year, right? All the way back to like 2020. It's gonna be animated movies. Matter of fact, Despicable Me. Y'all remember Despicable Me with the little yellow things? Despicable Me made billions of dollars. Literally every animated movie since 2020 made billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? People do not want to see these dried up celebrities no more, bro. That shit's done. And then it's to the point they only choose a net animation because that's the only choice they got, right? Wait till some good quality animation that's safe enough for kids to watch. Wait for that to come out, bro. Matter of fact, it is some. It's Bluey. I'm fucking Bluey, billions of dollars. Bluey made billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Baby Shark made billions of dollars. All this animated shit is making billions of dollars, bro. So I'm gonna have to jump on that train, bro. I'm sorry. Then I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna make the adult animation with all the nasty stuff and stuff, and then I'm gonna make kid animation and see which one makes more. Whichever makes more, I'm leaning on. I'm gonna cut off whatever don't make more, because what I learned in business is that you don't keep what's not selling. You don't work with what's not selling. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, bro. Just go check the Mario movie, bro. Everybody talking about the Mario movie and the Avengers, all that extra shit with all that animation and AI shit. That's what's selling, bro. We don't want to hear about somebody's bad love story. That shit's dead, especially in the black community. We don't want to hear about a killer doing some serial killer shit to some white folks. That's dead too. We don't want to hear no lame ass comedian tell the same ass lame jokes about the same ass people and Trump and all that. We done with that too, bro. They are spending their money on animated movies. And that should tell y'all about how much it's selling, bro. Go look it up. All y'all can look the shit up right now. Animated movies is selling more than anything right now. It's selling more than action movies. At a point in time, action movies was at the top. But now, animated movies is at the top. You know what I mean? So what Imma do for Crushindo Productions in my first ever book, Imma make that an adult animation instead of putting it on stage or getting people to play it and all that and the celebrities and the lady I wanted. That's done. I don't even wanna work with her no more. I don't want her touching nothing on my shit. I don't want no celebrity touching nothing on Crushindo Production, alright? That's just final. Sorry. You know what I mean? That don't mean so I got any ill feelings towards her. I'm just saying I know business and y'all not finna do that over here. Sorry. Especially if you ain't work for a certain network. If you ain't work for a certain network and you moving like you up here, I'm definitely not finna even look at I'm not even finna think about you. You know what I mean? So that's that on Crushindo Productions, right? The book will be animated. No physical movies. Tired of that. Cause I heard a lot of bad backstories about you celebrities in the back. Y'all should go to prison for real, or get castrated, or get the death sentence. Because I'm like, if y'all gotta take advantage of people at your job, that's against the law, nigga. That's still against the law. It don't matter who's there and how many times you've been doing it, how long it's been done. No, nigga, you can't take advantage of people at your job. That's harassment. You know what I'm saying? Elegance is an indication of intelligence. Thank you, bro. Gotta have a elegance in this game. You gotta know how to move. If I tell you the horror stories of the behind the scenes of these celebrities in the back, it's gonna expose your favorite celebrity. A lot of these weirdos are perverts. And it's like, damn, you can't get it on your own time, nigga. You gotta literally do that in front of people around folks that don't want it. Then y'all ain't gonna be over here. They not gonna be over here because I'm not gonna deal with it. You know what I mean? I can get on my own time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go to my job and do all that. No, that's weird. That's weird. That means you can't get none. I don't have problem with my sex life like y'all. Y'all got all the problems with your sex life. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I'm preventing sexual harassment too. I'm preventing future lawsuits. You know what I'm saying? I'm preventing a lot of shit from taking place just with this book, man. Let's say hypothetically I would have got this book, got a front from somebody, probably like 10 mil, right? From a company, and was able to get everybody I wanted for the movie, right? I would have scrapped this shit before we even started. Cause at first I would have seen how you was acting, how you came, how you treated me. You know what I'm saying? I would have had a whole list of things that I would have checked off before we would even met. Before we even met, I'm gonna check it all off. And if you ain't even got 50% of that shit checked off, we done. I'm either replacing your ass or scrapping the whole project, nigga. So I said, nope, I'm on a strict diet. I'm on a strict, elegant basis, right? For my business. Like they treat it like I trained for, right? And I'm not gonna cut no corners, right? So I said, fuck it. Let's just animate it. I'ma just animate it, do it like that, AI. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that. I can find me a programmer. Find me a programmer that can do that shit. Or programmers. Find me a team. Yeah, it's a lot of little teams I can make on the side to do all that for me. You know what I mean? No problem. Find me them and do it like that. You know what I mean? Cause I made my own little mix and mastering template that I call AI too. Oh yeah, Jay, yeah. Yeah, Jay. It's bad, bro. It's like a lot of these celebrities are just sick. Fuck all that freak shit and all that extra shit they be trying to like put on a front for. No, a lot of them motherfuckers just creepy, weird, corny, perverts, killers, abusers. They need to go to prison. You know what I mean? Just a whole bunch of weird shit going on behind the scenes, and I don't want to get involved with it, especially if they harming kids. A lot of them are harming kids. You know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna deal with that. And like I mentioned, this ain't got nothing to do with Lisa. Like she's not dealing with all that, right? From what I know. But I just don't like her business practices. Like she's way different in the business than what I would have expected. And that's gonna slow me down. So I'm moving too fast to slow down for anybody. I don't care if I love you or I like you or I want to be around you or I want to be with you or you my people. You can be my family, my brother, my mother. You can be any human on earth. If you slowing me down, I'm gonna move past your ass. I'm gonna move so fast that I can come back and be like, you need some help? Cause I'm way 30 miles over this way. You need some help because you still back here. That's how I'm gonna be. Nobody's slowing me down, bro. Cause I'm done with that. Um, that's how I'm gonna do this book. Chapter 8 is done. I'm at 80 some pages. I forgot to check how many words I'm at now. I am at 88 pages, I think. 88 pages from what I can remember. I think it was 88 pages. Uh Everything getting animated, including the projects that I had planned for her. Oh, all that's coming back. I'm gonna just change up the female and animate the whole storyline. You know what I mean? Different stories. Do it like that. I even got a college animation. I got like a little college band type animation. It was gonna be a physical movie with her in it, but I ain't dealing with none of that, right? So I'm gonna animate that. Um, Another adult one. I got a adult project type shit. I'm gonna animate that. Um, just anything movie related or TV show related, I'm gonna animate it. Like even my little show I had planned, I still got it planned. I'm gonna animate that. It's gonna be an animation of me talking about my life, but it's gonna be a TV show. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And I still ain't dropped that name yet, and they ain't figured it out either. So I'm good on that. Um, oh yeah, 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 bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all y'all. Do it normally take a long time whenever you work all the pages. Since I am busy with working and shit, it really don't take me a long time to do a chapter. So I might be done either by May or June. Cause I'm fast, bro. Like my creativity is like this. If I don't start working on it now, I'm gonna forget it type shit. And I learned that from Hollywood. I've been raised watching Hollywood shit. And that's how when let's say like in particular, if you watch like a movie or something where they go behind the scenes and you see the director getting mad and shit, be like, oh, I don't want it like that, and blah blah blah. That's what got in my mind. So I'm like, they work fast as hell. Like the real professionals, the award winning professionals, they work so fast that even with my beats, I could be thinking about a beat. If if I don't produce that beat that I'm thinking about or write it down, I'm gonna forget about it. So I have to work fast for my memory, cause my memory as a man is like this, bro. I'm thinking about this 1 minute, I'm thinking about that 1 minute, and I'm thinking about this 1 minute, and back to that and this and that. I bounce around thoughts all day, and sometimes them thoughts is creativity. You know what I mean? You from Russia? Shout out to Russia, man. We got a Russian tuning in. Shout out to Russia. But no, it don't take me that long, bro. Even lyrics. That lets you know a lot of people got fake ass careers. They're made to slow people down. They're plants. They're weirdos, and they only move fast when they feel like they money or their careers in jeopardy, or they respect. When they feel like one of those are getting played with or in jeopardy, they start moving faster. But see, that's bad. I always move fast. You know what I'm saying? I always move fast, bro. They had to slow me down and then try to act like I was the problem. So I said, no, I ain't dealing with that. If you ain't at least 25% as fast as me, I ain't finna work with you. Y'all gotta think about it, man. If I wanna make history or make money really fast, really quick, I gotta work fast and quick, bro. I gotta work fast and quickly because I ain't got time to waste. I'm not finna waste 30 years like they did. You know what I'm saying? They jumped in the game in 80 something. Question if you would like to say yes, just because. What's your question, gang? Um, a lot of them got in the game in the late '80s, right? Just imagine. if at least one of them was working their ass off since the 80s, by the time they reached 99, the year 99, 2000, something would have popped out so big for them that they would have got a lot of money, bro. That's how it works. It shouldn't take 30 years of bullshit for you to finally get on your shit. That just means a lot of y'all was there to look cool, for cool points and popularity. You know what I mean? That's not what life is about. That's not what a career is about. And that's why in Hollywood, only a few make it, or in the industry, the music world, only a few make it, man. Because most people that's getting in this game is only here to look cool. They not here to do nothing phenomenal. They're only here to look cool. And when they don't work, they get depressed and sad. Now everything's falling apart. We don't deal with them. I'm watching everybody lose their fucking mind. One minute act like they got their shit together, the next minute everything falling apart. I'm watching that every fucking year, bro. And I just be like, I already fucking knew that was gonna happen to y'all. I'm working on my shit right now. I'm working on books, albums, merch. I'm working on hundreds of shit right now for my shit. But I'm watching y'all do the same shit every year. Act like you own, you got money, you do something stupid, the world's falling apart, you hate everything, your family sucks. Now you're back home, you find somebody, you think you the shit, you get money, and then something happened, now you fall off again and boom, jail. It's like the same ass cycle. I watch they ass do this shit every fucking year. While y'all do that every fucking year, you're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're wasting your life. You know what I mean? I'm not wasting my shit. I'm watching y'all do that while I'm creating. I'm creating, learning shit, doing all my things for Crushindo Productions, watching y'all waste your fucking life. And they did the same shit back in the day. It don't matter who the fuck you name. You can name anybody back in the day. Thank you, Jay. You can name anybody back in the day. Do you know a person called Fat NY Gar? No, no, no. Sound familiar though. Definitely sounds familiar, but I can't off the tip of my tongue say yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You gotta say more about him. But even back in the day, like even though I don't like Eddie Murphy personally on his personal life, the man been working his ass off since the '80s, man. That's why I can't get enough of his movies, bro. I watch his shit all the time because Eddie Murphy worked his ass off. You know what I'm saying? And he's very rare. That's why like when it comes to the acting world, in particular Hollywood and black, you ain't finna catch no other Eddie Murphy besides Denzel Washington. But I'm talking about comedy. When we talking about comedy, laughter, and all that, Eddie Murphy literally was the hardest working comedian ever. Cause the nigga got so much shit. Hella good, bro. Eddie Murphy got so much good shit that I could tell when he started fucking up. By the time he did Dreamgirls, I said, yeah, just stop, Eddie Murphy. Dreamgirls, Eddie Murphy. That was like we already seen the best of you, bro. I think Eddie Murphy's greatest time was Nutty Professor, man. When he did Nutty Professor, that was his greatest ever time, and he can't get that back. And he better not try to make another one right now. Nutty Professor 3 and let's get Taraji. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, bro. They gonna laugh at your ass. Let's get Halle Berry. Don't do it at all, bro. Like Ice Cube trying to make another Friday. Don't do it. We down with y'all, and y'all gonna get a heartbreaking review to the point they gonna take your shit down. You know what I mean? Just stop. We seen y'all wasn't working hard after you get to the top, man. So just stop, please. But yeah, Eddie Murphy, he worked his ass off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like he started slowing down in the 2000s though, but in the 80s, 90s, yeah, they couldn't fuck with it. That was your favorite movie too. Yeah, Another Professor was like one of my favorites too, man. Like I like both of them. And Jada Pinkett actually did pretty good in the first one, bro. I think that was the prettiest she ever been. And she not gonna get that back either. Jada Pinkett, you're not gonna get that back either. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, she was very beautiful in For Another Professor. I liked her as that role. You know what I mean? She did good. Eddie Murphy did good. Um, and it was just all around a good ass franchise. And then the real Jerry Lewis that did the first ever Another Professor, he gave Eddie Murphy the rights to do that. And I'm glad he did, bro. That was like most needed. Cause even the original Nutty Professor, if y'all go watch Jerry Lewis Nutty Professor way back, that shit was fire too. Like that nigga was funny as hell for a white dude. I think he was a Jew. Don't worry about all that, bro. Wasn't Jerry Lewis a Jew? I know he did. I think he a Jew though. But yeah, Nutty Professor was very hilarious. Um, Eddie Murphy worked his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Just as examples, bro. Just a few examples of who really worked versus who was wasting time type shit. 90% of the industry wasting time. And it's so bad. I said, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they signed y'all for. I don't even know why they let y'all in the door, bro. Maybe y'all just tax write-offs and they knew y'all weren't gonna be shit. It's like they got a not gonna be shit list and then a gonna be shit list. So a lot of them on the not gonna be shit list and they trying to move to the gonna be shit list. And they just laugh at y'all every time y'all try to say something smart and oh, we try to come together. Nah, nah. Just got a hater out here. Uh, yeah, my book and all projects from Crushindo Productions will be animated. Even my own shit, I will be animating myself. Uh, really over the industry. No gang shit over here. Stop that. You remember the movie? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just watching Beverly Hills Cop, bro. I be talking about that on my own live and shit. I was talking about that on my other lives. Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop was fire, bro. That shit fire. Like I really love Beverly Hills Cop. I can watch that all the time, bro. And then I like the white dude on there. I like his chief. I like the black dude that was the chief of police. I like both the Beverly Hills white cops that he ended up turning cool. I like them. Cause one of them in particular was very known in the 80s like that. Just the whole movie was fire too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck happened to Eddie Murphy, but you know what I'm saying? He was fire. But people like Eddie Murphy. It's very rare. I can't even name another nigga like Eddie Murphy when it comes to like comedy and shit like that. I can't name nobody that worked hard like him, bro. Everybody else was like wasting time and doing weird salacious shit. 'Cause I got a salacious meter too. I got a very salacious meter that can determine if you very salacious or not. Only because of how I look, right? I look good, right? So I dealt with a lot of salacious shit. You know what I mean? And it's mostly manipulators doing salacious shit. So I try to like figure out what kind of people are the salacious people. They're manipulators, right? So I had to build my own internal salacious meter to determine who was very salacious and who was just regular, right? Yeah, I attract a lot of salacious people, and I don't like that. That's why I started talking about killing folks because they think shit be sweet. And I'm holding my nine right now. While I'm saying this, I'm holding my nine right now. They think shit be sweet because of how I look the whole time. Looks can be deceiving, man. So if I pop you in your goddamn skull with a bullet, you ain't gonna move no more. You're gonna be stuck right there forever. So you know what I mean? I had to put up a salacious meter to protect my own manhood type shit. It was another movie Eddie did, Stuart Little, I think that's the name. Is living in America truly happy or is it just a myth? It's a myth, bro. You can be happy anywhere, but you can also be miserable anywhere. Being happy is up to the beholder, bro. Cause you got people right now that got millions of dollars, connections, food, everything they need, right? And they not happy. And then you got people who's barely making it by, who's very happy. So it depends on the person, cause it's vice versa. You got people who barely got shit that's not happy. Then you got a few people that got money who's happy. So you just gotta like you gotta realize the code of life. The code of life is happiness is within yourself. Because if you're not happy, ain't nothing gonna make you happy. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't want to deal with the celebrities. Cause one minute they acting happy, the next minute they acting salacious, the next minute they acting like righteous men and women, right? And then the next minute they depressed, and the next minute is racism. And I said, y'all can't even calculate how you feel in real life. Y'all don't even know how you feel, and that's very dangerous. It's about the fun as it. Oh yeah, there's a lot of opportunities out here. Why you think I'm doing what I'm doing, bro? I'm trying my best to put out all my talent so I can get financial stability. You know what I mean? Because that's what all America is about. America is a business oriented country, right? Which means you have to have a business. You have to. A regular job ain't gonna cut it. Hitting the lotto ain't gonna cut it. And then that shit gonna cut it. You need a business that makes money. And then you gotta make the business better. You know what I mean? So financially, if you don't have it, you gotta work your ass off to get it. And it's a lot of people that work towards nothing. You gotta work towards something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense, bro? Work towards something really hard. Don't just work your ass off and now you're just old, can't move with nothing. Because a lot of Americans did that. That's why SSI is so high right now. SSI is so high, and disability is so high because a lot of Americans work their ass off towards nothing. They wasted their life at a company for nothing. Whole time, if they all would have worked their ass off for their own company, they would have been millionaires or billionaires, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's very possible. People just gotta focus and keep going, man. Since dude don't want to believe I had to block him. If you still here, bro, it's possible, man. It's possible. You just gotta get off your own feelings, man. Y'all know how many times I had to kill my feelings, bro? My feelings died over and over and over to the point I don't have no feelings. The most I could do is feel sad every now and then when I hear gospel music. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like feeling feelings as a man, I don't have that shit, bro. I had to do that. Plus, people around me was very salacious and weird and hateful. You know what I mean? When you dealing with that your whole life, you just gonna grow cold. So you have to grow cold first. I know it's very bad to say, sound like that. I know it sound bad saying it like that. But if you want to become a successful business owner and don't lose your shit, you have to grow cold, bro. All that little emotional caring and all that shit, that's done, bro. That shit's out the door. Thank you. There are enough job opportunities where I live. Where you from, bro? You have to grow cold, man. Cause I got used up so many times. Friends turned their back on me, backdoor me, lied on me. You know what I'm saying? Try to set me up all because I was vulnerable, letting them in. You know what I mean? So you have to grow cold. You have to move so fast that half the time you don't even feel like you got a family no more. Sometimes I look at my family like, who is these people? So I feel alone. I really feel alone on the inside sometimes. And it get hunting, but I know God is right there. God talked to me. He let me know that he's always there regardless. And I feel back at home. You know what I mean? From Algeria. Where that's from, bro? That sounds very familiar. Let me get my other phone. And to be honest, I don't care. I really I really wouldn't change my transition for no reason. I have oh, this battery about to damn die. Ain't that a bitch? This battery about to die on this other phone. Um, my feelings have grown cold because all the bullshit I went through, bro. And I didn't ask for it. You know, some people just go out there and ask for trouble and drama and looking for all that. I didn't look for none there, bro. It just found me. So I truly believe God did that because he know my future was gonna be an impact towards millions, man. And that's how I'm able to teach y'all and let y'all know that it's possible. You just have to transform yourself and grow cold as steel, man. You have to be so cold in this bitch. It's to the point some days you ain't gonna feel like yourself. You know what I mean? That's why I said I ain't doing nothing with celebrities, bro. That's one of the reasons why I grew cold. Celebrities, I look at what celebrities doing, how much the time they wasted in line, and they ain't worth that much money, but want to act like the big boss in this bitch. I grew cold. I said, "Boy, I'll smoke the fuck out y'all ass celebrities, rapper, singer, actor. It don't matter what the fuck you is. You think you for to come my shit and run my shit? I'm gonna shoot your ass to death. Like this is not a movie role. I will smoke your monkey ass, type shit. You know what I mean? In real human life, you're gonna be dead on the floor because I don't have time to deal with y'all at all. You know what I mean? I do not fear no celebrity. I don't fear no gangster. None of y'all. I don't fear your homies. I don't give a damn if you been to jail, in jail, out of jail. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all shit what y'all got going on. I've been shot 100 times. I don't give a damn what y'all got going on, bro. I will end your life because I know exactly where to shoot you at. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no attempt. I don't want to do attempt shots. We doing right there where you gonna die at. You know what I'm saying? That's why I grew cold. I learned that shit too. I had to learn it because I'm like, they talking about they gonna kill me, so why not learn how to kill them? Now I'm cold. I don't give a damn about that. Bro, you look like someone who did the hood. Used to live in the hood. I'm in my own crib though. In my own crib now. This a apartment downtown type shit. It's a loft. But I used to live in the hood, gang. Feds writing notes. They can write all the fucking notes, bro. They ain't got nothing on me. They just know that I'm not the nigga to be fucking with. And I run my own shit. You know what I mean? I'm not what's call it. I'm not incriminating myself. I'm just letting it be known that over the years of the training and the line and life in particular, I had to learn. It says sink or swim. I had to swim. And if you want to swim in this life, you're gonna learn a lot of fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Feds been taking notes off me. I don't give a damn about the feds. Why black people call home crib? I don't understand that. I don't know, bro. It just sounds familiar. That's a good question, though. I don't know, bro. I don't even know where that came from. Crib. I think that come from the baby term, the baby crib or something like that. Ain't that what they call a little baby thing? Because a crib is a closed object. But ain't that what they call the baby bed, the crib? Because I don't know when they start doing it. Algeria is in North Africa. It's a large. Oh, you African, bro. Oh yeah. Damn, my nigga. All I can say is try to at least become something because opportunity is out there, man. Even in Africa, you just gotta go through the right paths. Don't fuck the scammers and the warlords and all that. Pray to God, keep God first, and God gonna guide you through life to get to that blessing, man. You know what I mean? God is everywhere. He's not just in America. God is everywhere, bro. It's just a lot of people don't want to follow God. You know what I mean? So follow God, and He gonna lead you to where you need to go. But yeah, I don't know when niggas start saying crib. It's just one of them things we start saying. You know what I'm saying? Like like already. You ever heard niggas be like already or bit? Like bet. I don't know when the fuck we started it, bro. We just be starting shit and it's familiar. We be like, yeah, bet. Bet. You know what I mean? So that's how crib was. We just start calling houses cribs. Um, like guns. We don't even say gun. We say strap, blick. They say blick now, blicky, blickathon, and the thoink. I heard a nigga say thoink before. Load up the thoink. Niggas say thoinks for guns. You know what I'm saying? So many little black sayings for shit, man. Like females, they be saying dime. They used to say dime. Now it's thought, bop, bops, hoe, hoe. That word hoe has went around the whole galaxy. Hoe came from the word whore, though. So whore was an ancient word for a slut. You know what I mean? But that turned to hoe. Yeah, that's female talk, bro. That's for real. Pipe, yeah, pipes. Up the pipes. You know what I'm saying? We say pipes and shit. You know what I mean? Yes, the G locks. For Glocks, they call it G lock. You know what I mean? Shit, cow nipples for the 7.62 bullets, the cow nipples. Street sweeper. Street sweeper was for a shotgun. That's like a 12 gauge, like a semi-auto 12 gauge. They call it the street sweeper. You know what I mean? Just a whole bunch of little slang terms we got for shit. And if you from there, you gonna kind of understand it. You know what I mean? You just don't. The people that don't understand it, they ain't from there. So it's like they ain't gonna understand it. You know what I mean? Bro, I was raped by a Chinese. This nigga right here. What's up, bro? Oops, I ain't do that. My bad, bro. Hold on. Um, damn, I can't show it. My bad, bro. Let me make you a moderator. I like this guy. My nigga Shane. Niggas be crazy for real. The fuck is street. I thought street sweeper used to be a AK, but I found out the AK is called the chopper. The chopper is the AK, but the street sweeper is a shotty. I don't know why the fuck they called it a fucking street sweeper, bro. I don't know. Guess it was so strong it move a body off the street or something. I don't know. And rape me and I'm bleeding. Yeah, don't mind bro right there. That nigga just hilarious, man. He's just funny as hell. Street sweepers and donks, like they call the lowriders donks. You know what I'm saying? Stokes for the rims. You know what I mean? It's like we got a whole language system for shit that's already got a name. Money. All right, look at money. They say cheese, bread, moolah, um, of course, cash. You know what I'm saying? Fetty. Niggas who say fetty for money. You know what I mean? Whole bunch of little shit, coins, digits. Round up the digit, round the money. Lettuce, like bro said, the lettuce, the green. Get the green, count the green. Get in between those titties. You know what I'm saying? Let's party, let's party. Hundreds and fifties, big ass titties. Count the green, get in between those titties. Oh yeah, that nigga goofy, man. Sean just he been like that though. He just say wild ass shit. You know, baby. That's why I have to make him a moderator, man. He said his last wild thing. Um, yeah, money, whole bunch of shit. Even pussy, even cool vagina. Vagina has different names. And then it's levels to it. You got vagina, that's regular cat. You got cat, that's kind of like high school shit. And then you got pussy, that's like regular grown women. Then you got coochie. The coochie is dangerous. Don't fuck around with coochie. Coochie is very dangerous. Coochie, pussy, that's like it's like, yeah, pussy is like, ugh, I got some pussy, like, you know what I mean? It ain't that. Coochie, that don't mess around with coochie, man. That's gonna steal your soul. They got pussy cats. Yeah, I almost thought it was a troll for a minute. I Nah, bro. Sean just weird. He's just he's the weird that I accept. Like right there, he kind of went too far. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that, Sean. I don't know why he said that, but he really funny though. Yeah, Koshi and it's a box. That sound like it's funky. Don't fuck with box. Box sound like it stink. Um, I could do Zoom, bro. It's just I'm trying to wait till I get my computer set up, like my desk and shit. Then we could talk like that. But I can do Zoom type shit. I mean, on StreamYard, I can do StreamYard and let y'all join and shit. I just have to do the extra shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, I'm trying to wait till I get a desk for my desktop computer, and then I have a computer chair and shit like that. You know what I mean? Which is pretty soon. I'm getting there pretty soon. You know what I mean? But what else they call vagina? For JJ, uh, Cootie Cat. Y'all remember Cootie Cat? That was an old one, bro. That's back in the '80s. Whole bunch of little shit. Um, stuff. I remember one time when female was talking about the stuff. She said we got a thing and they got stuff. I said, "Oh Lord, y'all just be saying random ass shit now." You know what I mean? Shit, just wrapping it up with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm about to go and get off live. Love y'all, man. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. We'll be back next week. Should be done with chapter 9 next week. Um, it's been fun. Love you niggas. Stay real. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just on break type shit. And like bro said, I'ma just start going live on StreamYard so y'all can join and shit and we can laugh and talk. You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat some forehead, right? What? What? Yeah, that would be good. If you could travel back in time and meet any famous person, who would it be? Nobody, because I hate humans. I'm so done with humans. I don't like famous folks. I don't like regular folks. I don't even like fine bitches. I don't like nobody. Like, the only people I can tolerate is my parents, bro. But I don't like humans. I'm just cold. I'm done. Like, I ain't got time to be thinking about people. You know what I mean? I spend most of my time thinking about God and what I need to do. So I'm like, if I can go back in time, I would put it like that. Even a fine bitch, I will not go back in time for a fine bitch. I don't give a damn about humans that much to go back in time. You know what I mean? So that's probably why I'm gonna win later, because I'm not giving humans power over me. You know what I mean? But, even the lady I love, I wouldn't even waste time to go back to meet her. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck about her like that. I'm done with all y'all. I'm just done with humans. You know what I mean? And that's the upgrade, fellas. When you upgrade, you just stop giving a fuck in a certain way. You start getting a fuck about people in a certain way. You know what I mean? But you like animals, right? Have a great night. You too, Jay. Yeah, I like animals, but I wouldn't like. I'll go back to meet Jesus or something celestial like an angel. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta go back in time, bro. We can just meet God. I'd rather go back to meet God. You know what I mean? But people, I don't want to meet no human. I don't care if it was Albert Einstein. I'm done with humans, bro. I broke the human obsession chain. I'm not obsessed over humans, bro. Because what you can get back in the day, you can get now. So it's like, even Tupac. I like Tupac, whatever. I think he's one of the best rappers ever. I don't want to meet him. I'm done with all that, bro. For sure, gang. No, real, Scott. Like life really fucked me up mentally, and I decided to make money off of it. And I guess the industry thought they had a fucked up life, but when they hear my shit, they start trying to defend what I've been through and be like, "Oh, they wasn't it," and it's like, how y'all shit the same, but my shit really happened for real, and it caused me to go cold. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm not the same nigga from high school. You know what I mean? 'Cause if I was, half them be dead. I would have killed half the niggas I went to school with. Just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? But real men, when you upgrade and then you hear all the cap niggas said about you your whole life, you grow cold, bro. You just don't want to deal with niggas. You don't give a damn if they the most famous nigga in the world or the brokest bum in the street. I don't want to meet both. I don't want to meet the most famous rich ass nigga ever or the most stankiest bum broke nigga in the street. I don't want to meet none of them. I'm done with it. You know what I mean? I just want to be left alone in my own shit. That's what real men who've been through life and want to upgrade think like. They don't want to go everywhere. I'm gonna run to this interview and talk, 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 and another interview and an interview, interview. If a nigga going to all these interviews, he a pussy ass, bitch ass, female ass nigga. All right, that's all I'm saying. These my interviews right here. When I'm talking to y'all on live and shit, and laughing and talking with y'all, that's my interviews. You're not gonna be seeing me at interviews. I can do interview with a nigga here. We can do interviews here with bitch ass pussy niggas, bro. But I don't like them, and I might kill their ass. They lame as hell. So it's like, just I'm gonna just stay here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Another thing too, before I go, It's so backdoor, y'all. If I tell y'all really the whole curtain, y'all gonna see why I'm cold. Like this shit so fake. Even real life. A lot of shit so fake out here that a lot of events that y'all thought was real was fake. It was made up. It's synthetic. Crisis actors. The Greek societies, Freemasons, they're crisis actors pretending like a lot of shit be happening and shit. Like they could send you a bitch that to fuck right now. They could send you a hoe to fuck right now and marry. You could be married to a whole epoch right now and don't even know it. You know what I mean? Or she can marry a whole frat nigga right now and don't even know it. So I'm just so over that. I'm done. It made me mad. Made me more mad. Every time I find out more shit, I get more mad and colder. So I like just don't bother me. Before I start smoking at the ears. Yeah, stay antisocial, bro. Mm. Stay antisocial. Don't fuck with people. Be by yourself, man. Because the truth is very ugly. You know what I mean? It's very ugly and it's gonna make you tweak. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out this bitch. Love y'all, man. Stay real, man. Fellas, get stronger, bro. Fellas, it's time for us to get stronger because these plants and steroid junkies, they think we scared of them and they think women want them. But every time I see women in public, they look at me like I'm just a piece of cake or something. So I'll be like, yeah, I knew you niggas was lying. I knew you little DL niggas like men and shit. I like men ass. Them niggas like men ass. I like women. So what we gonna do as real men is keep getting stronger, keep being better, keep being smarter. You know what I mean? And get to this money, bro. We gonna make it out of here, man. But I'm out this bitch. Love y'all, man. The chapter 8 done with that. The book gonna be animated. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be animated from now on. Dealing with Crescendo production projects. Other than that, that's pretty